Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Auto Chess, the 3 online browser-based Pokemon themed auto battler game here. So we just need to do a start here. I'm gonna buy the Mareep, so we have 2 of that one, and since we have 3 grass, let's take that, and then there's either Weedle or Charmander to pick from the start here. I'm gonna take the Weedle. So the first few battles are against the AI. You are supposed to win all of them to gain some initial items and to gain your initial synergies out. So we already got the Fluffy here, which means that it is tempting to go for people that synergizes with her. That means either going for electric stuff that emphasizes that gives your guys additional attacks. So you would want to have additional on-hit effects here, and then we have field Pokemon that get additional health and attack speed. So that also emphasizes additional on-hit values here. Also gonna take Charmander just because he's a decent Pokemon to have in the early game because of the AoE attack. And we get a tank item here. Gonna keep these in case we can get some additional money rolling. If we go for the field Pokemon setup here, we are going to need a lot of money because we need to get to 9 people on the bench at the same time, and that is going to cost a little bit of money. So we either need to get a lot of free wins, or we need to get access to additional money some other way. There are some Pokemon that have money giving abilities, there are some items that give additional money, and you get money from streaks and interest. So we will at least have to reach the interest stage here, and if we can sell off everything here, we should be getting that interest rate started. I wanted to try to get one of these charcoals. They are of course very popular, so we don't get those. Then I think you're gonna try to take the special defense item here. Green orb, choice scarf is nice here. We need we probably want another Pokemon here. We're gonna take the rare Pokemon, so we can slap one of these things on here. It has a little bit of defense, so the idea is that he is gonna do a little bit of tanking for us, take a lot of damage, and then we can sell him, put a tank item on somebody else when we have the rest of the squad unlocked here. Putting items on Skiploom is wrong. They get higher attacks when they don't have items because of acrobatics. Just a little trick if you didn't know that. But yeah, we had a good matchup for ourselves there. Let's take the Venonat, so we get this thing here. Put the Moneymaker on Fluffy, since they have the highest damage out of all our guys, and they also have a really high damage spike there. Gonna take these 2 guys also, and I'm gonna be prepared to sell these in case we can get up to the next tier. I don't know that yeah, let's take this. This is a nice additional damage item that burns the opponent mana, so they can't do as many stuff at us, and they also take additional damage, which is another way for us to maybe trigger the money gain ability here. And this trigger every 3rd attack, and getting additional attacks is basically the thing for electric types there. So gonna buy the Alolan Geodude too, so we can maybe get a little bit closer to that synergy. And you saw that the Fluffy here got all the kills, so we got 4 additional gold, which is pretty great. And yeah, we need one more electric type to team up with everybody here to get the additional 3 attacks here. Hopefully we can get that pretty soon. And now we're starting to fight opponents that have multiple tier 2 guys, and that can be challenging. We do have the mana burn, and that just barely won us that battle. So we are. I think we should disregard the should disregard the win streak thing just a little bit, so we can field more stuff on board here. The Pichu isn't very good here and now, but it can evolve. Oh, let's take an Eevee so we can maybe get a Flareon down the line. So we're open here. We can both go for fields, and we can go for electric Pokemon. I don't know which one I prefer just yet, but we have possibilities here. Yeah, it's easy to sell, the common guys down the line. But if you get tier 3 like Ampharos would be, then I'm probably gonna keep the Pokemon to the end game. This is a tier 3. That's pretty great. I'm gonna take the attack speed item here, gonna sell the Machata and pick up the Pawmi. Change the Pichu for that, and we're gonna need to put the tank items on somewhere, and I think you're gonna put that on. I put that on the guy that already has the most bulk, which is the Pawmi. If you have additional rock types, the Aldo and Geodude would get additional armors, but I think this is fine here. Okay, so let's. It's nice to be aware about what the opponents are doing. They're going field fire, grass monster, lights, water, water ground. They are probably disconnected because they're doing nothing. Water, yeah, so we are the only player going electric here. That should give some amount of advantage to us, but we can also be unlucky here. Gyarados fight. Let's do some few rerolls here to maybe get something good. This Shinx is a better field Pokemon than the Nidoran, so we're gonna take that. And I'm just trying to think if we should take anything of these Pokemon here. Let's sell the Nidoran and also buy the Magnemite here. And yeah, Ditto is a fun Pokemon. You can use this as a wild card. It can turn into any other Pokemon, and I like to keep this around for when we get to tier 5s, so we can combine the tier 5 much faster. Okay, so we get access to maybe making X-ray vision here. I prefer upgrade if I can, but yeah, okay. We also need to find out which one of these rooms we want to go in. Ideally, I take either this or that, or maybe this one. Yeah, just taking the field one because then we won't just rely on one single Pokemon getting good items. But I think we could have made a lot of stuff happen here, and I'm gonna go for Tauros here. We just need to sell something off, so we got the room for it. I'm gonna sell the little pup and pick the Tauros after we have made room on the bench. Put the Tauros in here. Tauros is very good field Pokemon. Lots of high attack. And we need to build some synergies out there. We can upgrade 3 times. Next time we can put in 1 more Pokemon. We need to decide which Pokemon that will be. I probably going to decide that based on if we get another tier 2 here. A neat thing we can do with the Tauros is we can, if we get the ability to do so, we can put a Thunderstone on him. That will make him also count for the electric synergies, and that will make him get lots of additional attacks, in addition to make all the other electric Pokemon much better. Let's take Magneton, yes. And let's see here. We could either go for Rapidash or for Helitope. Helitope would give us the upgrade we need for this thing. So yeah, I enjoy this item. It's gonna make Fluffy into a monster. But yeah, put Magneton into the game and buy the Pichu. And we're gonna do 2 upgrades here. Current goal is now to get access to Electric 6, and that's gonna make all our electric Pokemon a lot better, which is gonna make Fluffy have lots of additional triggers on this blue orb. And that's gonna deny the opponents the ability to use their abilities. It's gonna give us a lot more gold income, and it's basically gonna make us snowball ahead, because us getting gold is really good for us. Opponents not getting gold is also good. Yeah, we don't need either of these items specifically, but we could, I guess we can take another magnet. That's not the worst thing in the world. We want additional triggers, so we can get additional triggers. We are very close to putting Pikachu in here. They are pretty good. I'm going to give this to Tauros, hoping that we can get a Thunderstone down the line. I don't quite remember how the Thunderstones look, but we can check that in the wiki. Go here. Okay, Thunderstone is Magnet combined with Fossil, so yeah, it's the green one with a lightning. Okay. Dun dun dun. After this combat, I think we can buy up to the next level and place Pikachu in. Helopatil, if we can upgrade this guy, we get a tier 2 epic pretty fast, which is usually the higher rarity and the higher tier to better. So this is worth 4, and a tier 2 would be like worth 8. So it's gonna be higher worth than, for example, Fluffy, but Fluffy can be a tier 3 here, so we aren't that far away from that. We kind of also want to spend a Thunderstone on Eevee, but I'm not too sold on the Eevee over the Tauros if we get the choice. So yeah, that's a thing. Pikachu online. Do we want to do any changes? We could, for example, change the Alolan Geodude with the Helopatil. The Geodude. Let's compare the stats here. The Geodude has 70 HP, 2 defenses, 4 attack, while the Helopatil has a little bit more HP. Needs less mana and does more damage. So we should probably have this guy in instead. So we are probably going to do that. Now, as I said earlier, this is a snowball build. So if we get ahead, we are probably going to stay ahead at least a little bit. But here is a light bonus, increase ability and attack by that. Okay, we're gonna put you in that corner, since we have a lot of synergies built around you for now. What was I saying? Yeah, it's a snowball build. So if we get ahead, we stay ahead. We get additional money from victories because we have a victory streak, and we have more health to play with. We already got more money, so we can spend more money, and as long as we can stay ahead, we have a good chance at winning. But somebody else can do a different kind of snowball, and they can just hit their peak at an opportune moment compared to what we can do. And if they do that, then we will lose against their peak. So that's nice to be aware of. Electric, that's definitely something we want to field if we can. Gonna change out Elpatil to do that. They have much more defense, they have more attack. We probably want to give them this item if we can, and this is also probably where we want to spend our Dittos if we just get one more. Really hoping to find Raichu, not the Pikachu evolution, but the legendary beast, because that's another electric field Pokemon crossover that's gonna be really good. And yeah, it's currently looking pretty good for us. Elekid. Let's take Elekid over the Geodudes because yeah, there are different kinds of regional Pokemon, and whenever you enter a new portal, you change your region, and then you can't get Pokemon from other regions anymore. Are we? Yeah, we are. I think we're using our current advantage to try to get more Pokemon on the board, so we can have more power hitting opponents at all times, get more synergies, and okay, we are losing to this Lapraser. They have Muscle Band, Shell Bell, and Pokédoll, so that's gonna be a tough tank for us to burst through. Let's see. I kinda want one of these fossil rocks. Hopefully we can get that. The carousels gives access to items first to the ones with the least HP, so we need to hope that it's still left for us to pick when it's our turn, and it was. So we are now gonna build our own legendary beast, and give a Thunderstone to Tauros here, and he is gonna be one scary guy to deal with for our opponents. In the meantime, let's take 2 more here, place in Elekid, so we are now up to 8 electric. And we need 70 more XP to advance to level 9, so we can have 9 Pokemon on the field at the same time. We most probably want to have Raichu if we can choose. And we probably want to get access to Power Surge as the ability here. So I think we want to prioritize Electric 9 over Field 6, but there are quite a few field Pokemon that could be electric, right? It's Jolteon, it's Fluffy, it's Electrike, it's Shinx, Raikou, and Thunderstones. So yeah, let's see, reroll just a little bit. We are losing a little bit too many fights now, so we are down at 4th place, which means that other people's power spikes have started to catch up to us, and that means we need to invest a little bit more in the current power rather than to expect future power to deal with everything for us. but it looks like we are golden here. Fluffy seems to be falling off just a little bit, only granting us 2 additional gold per turn. Let's take Eevee in case we need our Jolteon down the line, and let's just roll for some additional power here. There he is, AFAIK. Do this, do that, and now we have a Manectric and 210 HP, 6 defense, and 30 attack with increasing attack speed at all times. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's Lugia fight, so we don't need to worry too much. After the Lugia fight, we also get another item. We get another legendary Pokemon. So let's not do drastic stuff by selling and moving items before we know what the future option is here. Another magnet. That's promising. We can maybe get another Thunderstorm then, and then we can make one of the other another field Pokemon into what we want here. Okay, either I think I'm gonna go for one of the electric ones. Yes, we did get access to it. Either that or the field one there. But I'd rather have an electric one that's not Raikou than have a field Pokemon that's not electric. And here we get Zekrom. So if Zekrom, yeah, so he gets additional power based on stages of electric synergies. So yeah, yeah, he's a legendary Pokemon. I guess he was the best one we could take. That's also electric, and we are gonna focus on electric 9 here. Let's spend some of this money, and at one point I think we are gonna spend our entire cash reserve just to get to level 9 so we can have access to the power surge ability. We still have a little bit of power to play or health to play around with, so it isn't crucial to get there. It isn't crucial to get access to level 9 just now. We are also at a decent power level compared to some of the other players, so we are still winning even though we aren't at our maximum potential yet. And that's great. That's another Chinks. Let's take that guy. Luxray is a good Pokemon. I think we can afford to keep calm and carry on what we are doing here. Another upgrade, is that something we want? I guess what we rather want is another blue orb, because just keeping down the enemy potential for using their ults is gonna be very good for us. Okay, opponents are also getting tier 5 units now. That's a shame. They are eating so much of our damage. we need more of the on-hit items actually, I think, to compete here. This was the bottom player. They have spent most of their gold, so that's one of the reasons. Is there a Thunderstone here? There is not. I guess this guy over there can give us additional mana, but we didn't get it. Okay. Then I think we don't really care about either of these. Let's take another amulet coin here so you can get some more money. Put that on... who is doing most damage? It's Manectric. Sure, you can get some more. No, let's give you attack speed increase because you are apparently good. And then give another amulet coin to Tauros, since he will do a lot of high value damage. Spend some more there. And next turn is a decent a decent opportunity to go to level 9. We can put back in Elekid. Hopefully we can get a tier 2 Electabuzz or something, maybe. And yeah, no, it wasn't this guy we lost against earlier. It's another person with Darkrai. So they are this guy seems to be particularly good against us. Or maybe it's just that we are behind the last part of our power spike, and we are still ahead of our next power spike. I'm just gonna bite the bullet here to get us up to 9 synergy, even though we only have one more fight before a PvE fight. But I think it's crucial that we get to just look at the power level we are at to see if we need to do some more drastic changes. I was meaning to move this guy around. He has a ranged attack, which means that we don't want him to stay up in the melee to take damage. And that is basically one of the things we are looking at. Oh yeah, Tauros is giving us a lot more monies here. So yeah, we need to think a little bit more about placements, I think. Who are gonna take the damage and who are gonna do the damage? Tanking and DPS. And if we think a little bit more of that, we can maybe get ahead. So Pikachu, you have a range of 1, so you need to go up in front. These guys are all frontiers, and these guys are all backliners. Okay, then we need more of the good stuffs. No need to spend over the interest rate on the PvE fights. But after that, we could do with some more spending. We are particularly looking for another Hilapotolite, so this guy can become its highest value. Ooh, mana. This is an on-hit item, so we would get a lot of procs from it. Who do we want to do their attack most often? I guess this is high value damage. Yeah, let's give it to Zekrom and get a few extra triggers out of Fusion Bolt here. And there is no reason for us not to reroll since we have max level here. Looking for electric Pokemon that synergizes with our game plan. Of course, Numel is a good shout here. We would need another Thunderstone to make him good, so I don't think I'm gonna take him. You could hate draft him. I don't know if hate drafting actually is a thing here, because I don't know if there's a limited pool we are all drafting off, or if it's just everybody gets the same draft pool. I'm gonna just make an executive decision and take the Heliolisk. He is so much better than the base guy that I feel it's really worth it. And let's see here. We need... Onyx is also really good tank. 10 basic defense here. Yeah. Let's not talk too much and try to reroll efficiently. This guy can be good. There's a Chinks. I'd rather have the Chinks upgraded. Okay, so this guy crushes us. He runs the plants. Ooh, this item is decent. Let's see if we can't take that. It applies. It does burn damage every time we do special damage, and we do special damage every triple attack. So that's gonna be good at somebody that survives long and already does damage. For example, at Zekrom. So I'm gonna give you more on-hit items. and we just need you to survive a little bit longer. But we are low at HP, so I am going to reroll a little bit faster here and try to pick up a tier 3 Pokemon here. Final stage. Toss Pichu. Hopefully we can survive until this Pokemon here comes to life. Didn't I toss Pichu? No! We lost out on a Eletyke. The Magnezone. Okay. If we survive this, which we didn't, we would have had a Magnezone. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. But it's still not guaranteed we are 4th place here, but we ended up 4th place. This guy won their final battle, so that's that. I had fun with this comp here. Shame we didn't spend our money and rolled earlier. Getting Magnezone could have tipped that fight, maybe getting lots of more damage. Let's see here. Can we have a... yeah, we can stay here and look at what we did. So yeah, maybe he died a little bit too early for that to make any difference. But yeah, Darkrai was a Pokemon that shredded us in several fights. So I guess that's something we could have worked a little bit on. What does this guy do? He basically silences us and puts us to sleep, which is hard to deal with when we want to do lots of upfront damage, and this guy delays all of our upfront damage, so our strategy is kind of broken there. So this guy went for a cool ghost Pokemon build, this guy went for grass, this guy went for fire and field, and we went for electric field, and we lost out there. So how did we do? I think we are either staying put or maybe getting just a little bit of yellow. No, we are staying put here. But that's that for today. Thank you guys for following me playing Pokemon Auto Chess, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.